He's a guy saying, with Lebanon not able to pay its soldiers or food or medicine for them, will they now not protect politicians and turn against them? Oh, now not protect, furthering more protest. What seems that it could happen, okay, I'm trying to be careful with my certainty here, is that Hezbollah being when it comes to the armed forces in Lebanon, you always have to, even before this, Hezbollah had the upper hand. Okay, so when it comes to defending Lebanon, the armed forces of the official government was seen as something of a joke compared to what Hezbollah is capable of. Okay, you could question the accuracy of that, but given how much access Hezbollah has to manpower and ammunition, it was always assumed that Hezbollah's influence in politics is felt by the amount of force they could, exert in if things don't go the way. Like, that's always the elephant in the room, and people know that Hezbollah, at the end of the day, these are the people with the guns are the people who are in charge. And like, you could dance your political dance, but at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to, right? What the current situation in Lebanon might make this gap and Hezbollah's authority become even more felt than before, like as if it wasn't like that already, right? So this could end up, again, I'm trying to be skeptical here, be a major win for Iran's influence in Lebanon, even though they already had a major influence, okay? Because you have to understand that the source of Hezbollah funding is not from Lebanon itself. Like, the current armed forces in Lebanon, but the collapse of the currency and everything, like, who's going to pay them? Well, the Hezbollah, they're getting paid from Tehran, right? So even if they're getting paid less because of Iran's situation, the thing is that they're getting the gap. It's not about how much they're getting paid. It's about the gap between how much Iran can pay them and how much everybody else has, economic power in Lebanon. So as long as that gap is big, even if it's less, Iran's government is still going to come out winning, right? So, I mean, the current politicians, Hezbollah could offer them security for a price, right? I mean, I don't know if it has gone that far that people turn on their own politicians, but Hezbollah is like, hey, if you need law and order, you can call me. And is the whole country's collapsing? Well, I have food. Like, yeah, they actually took pictures of foods and stuff. And be like, we're not gonna distribute this unless you guys agree to this, and that. Like, look, the things that you want, we have. Like, you want food, you want security, we have them, but we're gonna give it to you once you agree to this and this and that. So this is like, yeah, it's horrible. Lebanon was it was easy for people to be very optimistic about Lebanon if you just looked at it like, I don't know, couple of years ago. It was like, the pearl of the Middle East. People lived happy lives. It was now look at it. Like, it was so hard to predict it getting to this devastating situation. It's such a tragedy.
Hey guys, if you want to join these streams live, get your comments and questions read by Ali and Armin and the guests, and most importantly, to get full access to the full video versions of all these episodes, become a patron. Link in the description below.